My precious child, pause for a moment and give me your full attention. What I am about to share before this message comes to an end contains the very answer connected to the miracle you have been longing to see. Do not leave or move on until you have heard everything. Because leaving too soon could force you to wait longer for the breakthrough your heart has been waiting for so long. I'm so glad you stopped what you were doing to let me into this part of your day. You would have made a painful mistake if you turned away from me at this crucial juncture. You might have been lost in the same problems for a lot longer. These words didn't just show up in front of you by chance. There is no luck involved in how blessed you are. You are truly blessed because heaven has chosen this very moment to send you a message that will change your life. I, the Lord your God, have come into your day to tell you something that your soul has been waiting for all its life. This isn't a mistake. This isn't just another message that gets lost in the shuffle. This is a holy meeting that was planned for you before you were born. The details of your day were planned by my hand, and it gently brought your attention to this spot. Please stay here with me because what I'm about to say will change your life forever. Do not go. This is the moment that your spirit has been quietly waiting for in your heart. People know who you are. You're loved and you've been picked. Pay close attention because every word that comes next comes straight from my eternal heart to yours. You're not reading this by accident. There's no chance that you're here right now. This is where you are because I, the one who made everything, called you here a long time ago before you were born. Before you even took your first breath, went into your lungs. This event was already part of the story of your life. I picked you. I make you stand out. Your purpose is unique and can't be done by anyone else on earth. Right now is not a mistake. As far back as eternity, a holy appointment has been made. Can't wait for the day when your heart is ready to receive it. Before I made the mountains and the oceans, before I put the stars in the sky, I knew you in heaven. I said your name. I didn't just make you for no reason. You were made with a lot of love and care in every way. It was my hand that made your mind think the way it does, your heart feel so deeply, and your spirit always looking for truth and meaning. You were not made by accident in any way. I don't make mistakes. There is no waste in your life. Not even the parts you wish never happened. I shaped you with the skill of a great artist. Since the beginning of time, you've been one of my favorite things on earth. Heaven doesn't see you that way. When people don't see you, doubt your worth, or make you feel like you're not important. That's not how I see you. I can't put a number on how valuable you are to me. I have put a mark of divine worth on your soul that can't be taken off by anyone, anything, or any dark force. I know there have been times when you didn't know if your life was worth living. I know how heavy it has been for you to try to figure out where you fit in this world. There have been times when you woke up at night and stared into the dark. You might be wondering if anyone really cares about you. There were nights when you felt not seen, forgotten, and small. But I can say for sure that those thoughts were lies sent by the enemy. They were put in front of you to hide who you really are. We haven't forgotten about you. You have never been hidden from me for a second. I have seen every tear that has come out of your eyes. Even the silent tears that got all over your pillow, when no one was looking, you quickly wiped away your tears so no one would see them. I heard every silent prayer you said when you didn't think anyone was there. I heard the cries of your spirit when you were too tired to talk about how you felt. Every prayer meant a lot to me. Not even a single word or sigh was missed. I know about the hard paths you've taken. I have seen every problem, every trouble, and every mountain that you had to climb. I didn't watch those parts of your life to judge you or keep track of your mistakes. I watched them because I wanted to make you stronger and more durable, my beloved child. I saw how heavy your load was when you thought you couldn't go on. I could see how much it hurt you when people you trusted left you and you felt alone. It was lonely around your soul. I saw it. It felt like the world was cold and didn't care. I saw how hard you tried to be strong for everyone else. Even though your heart was breaking, I want you to be sure you understand this. You were never by yourself. I was there. I was closer to you than the blood that was flowing through your body. More close than the air you breathe. I was holding you even when it felt like there was too much darkness and you couldn't feel my presence. I was watching out for your mind so it wouldn't fall apart. I walked with your tired feet through the deepest valleys. Because the pain was so great at the time, you might not have understood it, but each step through those fiery trials took away what was stopping you from moving forward. That was making you stronger, nicer, and more like me. So that one day you could shine with my glory. You have been picked, my beloved child. It's not that I love you more than anything else that made me choose you. I didn't pick you because you always did the right thing. I didn't pick you because you never failed. Your faith was always strong or you never doubted my plan. I picked you because I made you. When I look at you, I see a reflection of myself. I see how beautiful what I made is. I see the bravery that got them through hard times. I can see the kind, gentle compassion that lives inside you. I see a person with a lot of strength who keeps getting back up after life knocks them down. You make me happy. You make me happy. You are very important to me. Heaven has always seen you as valuable, unique, and impossible to replace. Even if this broken world doesn't always see you that way, say it right now in front of heaven. Father, I love you more than words can say. This is a public declaration that I belong to you only. Say this prayer into the spiritual world and my heart will always be with yours. With love that is stronger than you can imagine. I have watched your life unfold. I was there through every season, every step, every mountaintop, and every valley. It made my heart happy to see the wins you had. I was there with you when the good times happened, and I shared your joy. I was happy when you were happy. I saw the losses that hurt your spirit as well. I was there with you when things seemed to be falling apart. I didn't even look away for a second. When other people left because it was too hard to stay, I did. When other people were focusing on your flaws, I forgive you. People questioned what you could become, but I believed in the purpose I had already given you. I care a lot about you and everything you've been through. I have always thought you were valuable, even when you failed or made a mistake. My child, you are one of a kind. Do you really know how great that truth is? In the history of the world, there has never been another you and it won't happen again. The gifts, skills, and desires I gave you are unique and only yours. They can't fulfill the purpose I gave you in the same way that I provided it for you. The world might try to make you believe that you are just like everyone else. Billions of other people. But I'll tell you the truth, you are amazing. I put something inside you that had never been there before when I made you in secret. So that's why your life is so important. That's why you were born at this exact time and place in history, because you are the only one who can do certain things. You are the only one who can reach some people. You are the only one who can comfort people who are hurting. And God has plans for you that no one else can carry out. I want you to know that the hard things that have happened to you have not been for nothing. Your pain was worth it. You are becoming more like the person I made you to be with every wound, scar, and hard battle. Don't think that heaven didn't notice your pain. I saw everything and I've already started working on giving it meaning. What the enemy meant to hurt you, what they meant to stop you, and what they meant to pull you away from your dream. I'm becoming better. Things that were sent to break your spirit are now being used to lift you up even more than before. Every dark night you made it through showed how strong you were. Every question that seemed to have no answer turned into a place where work was being done that no one could see. Every hard time you had to wait helped you develop your faith, patience, and character. There was no waste, my child. Nothing. Not the years you feel like you lost touch with, not the tears you shed, not the love you gave but didn't get back. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel, your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. Your name will always be a part of the story of heaven. More important than you think right now is how important you are. Angels are happy for you when you win. A lot of good things have been planned just for you. The things I said about your life a long time ago will definitely come true. What other people say about you shouldn't affect how much you value yourself. Don't use the poor standards of this world to judge your success. What other people think about you shouldn't determine who you are. Make my voice the one that tells people who you are. This is what my voice says. You have been picked. You're loved. You are seen. People love you, my child. You belong to me. You might only see problems, missed chances, mistakes, and failures when you look back on your life today. When I look at you, though, I see something else. I see something much bigger. I see a lovely soul that has been through fire and is still there. I see a heart that keeps hoping even after being deeply let down. I see a faith that won't go away, even after going through hard times. It's beautiful how long you've been strong. I can feel the quiet bravery in your heart. I can see the light of my presence shining through the cracks you thought were there. You are not beyond being fixed. Let me say that one more time to make sure it sinks in. You are not beyond being fixed. You're not too far away. You haven't missed the grace season. We haven't forgotten about you. You are not forgotten. You are not turned down either. I have a strong grip on you and I will not let go. And there is no power in the universe that can take you away from it. Beloved, you are truly blessed beyond measure. Not because you are rich or because your life seems perfect by worldly standards, but because the King of Heaven has personally chosen you to carry His presence, keep His promises, and show His love to a world that needs it so badly. This is your promise for all time. There is love for you that never ends, never changes, and never fails. My hand is around you to protect you. The Spirit of mine guides you. I know everything about your life, including your finances, health, relationships, dreams, and everything that goes on in them. You have learned a lot from what you have done. No one has forgotten about the pain you've been through. I have been with you every step of the way. I promise you this. You can count on me to be with you every step of the way. So, my dear child, stay strong. Raise your head. Put your shoulders back. Don't let fear or shame hold you back any longer. You're not supposed to be here. You're here because God called your name. You were picked and I think you are very important. I'm still adding to the story I'm writing through your life. The beautiful chapters that are coming will show you why you have been through so much. Hold on tight to this truth because it will keep your soul safe in every storm. You are mine. I loved you before the story started and I will love you after it ends. Please get even closer to me, my beloved child. As I talk to your spirit, I want you to feel the deep weight of my heart. No one else could ever fully understand your story like I do. I know the quiet, out-of-the-way places where you hide your pain from everyone else. I know the hurts you keep to yourself and never talk about them. I know how painful it is to hide your sadness behind a smile so no one else can see it. When it's really dark outside, I know the fears that sneak up on you at night. I've always been able to see everything about you. I have seen every detail, every second that goes by, and every private struggle. And I can say for sure that every tear you've shed has been truly precious. Every fervent prayer has been heard. Not a single pain in your precious heart has been forgotten. I've always been close to you. Even when you were sure you were walking by yourself, I had you on my back. I saw the nights when you cried until you fell asleep, putting your face in your pillow to make sure no one else could hear how sad you are. You thought those tears were gone for good because they were sunk into the fabric. But I kept them all because I thought they were so valuable. They were all remembered. I kept them in heaven as a permanent reminder of how strong you are. Their existence shows how strong you were, or even when you thought you had no more strength. When you're in pain like that, you wonder if anyone is even seeing you. I know what it's like to be alone and wonder if your life is worth living. As I look into the depths of your soul, I tell you this. I have always seen you. I have stayed with you through your worst and scariest times. Watching over you, listening to your heartbeat and holding your fragile heart gently in my hands. I'm closer than the breath you breathe. At times you felt deeply betrayed, which was very painful. There were times when the people you trusted the most and who you let into your heart hurt you with careless words or actions that you didn't expect. You kept thinking about those times, trying to figure out why they treated you that way. If there was something wrong with you or if you deserved it in some way. I was there, my sweet child. I was there with you the whole time. I saw those who betrayed me do it. I could feel the pain of being turned down hit your spirit. I heard the mean words that cut deep into your heart and didn't ignore them. You need to understand that I felt your pain when you did. I cared about your pain. I stayed when other people left. When other people got it wrong, I got it completely. When other people judged you, I showed you mercy. You've never been by yourself. You are done with your planning. Even though the loud noise of rejection seemed to be louder than the soft whisper of my presence, now is the time to stand. You will rule the area with this scepter that I give you. I have given to you. There was no silence while you waited. You were put to the test of your character. Take a look at the way ahead. I wrote these long ago as plans for your life. You made it through the dry times because your roots got to the water that was hidden. Now that work is bearing fruit that can't be lost. You are no longer a slave to old cycles. What I grew in the soil of your soul is now in your care. Make your promise clear right now by giving up something directly. I'm telling you to move your stuff as a sign of your faith. Give the first fruits of your harvest to this ministry. You are showing your loyalty by putting this gift on my altar when you give it to me. Don't hold back. This physical release is the last thing that is stopping your lack from happening and my abundance from happening. As soon as you let go, the doors to my treasure chest will open. You'll see your branches bend over with fruit on them. It's so heavy that you'll need new warehouses to hold it. You will have my blessing over your home and children because of this. A wall around your vineyard will keep thieves out, and I will be there to protect you. The fight is over. You can be sure of your inheritance. Move forward and enter the inner room. I have something ready for you. I'm with you. You have my kingdom. Do you remember the times when sadness hung over your life like a dark cloud? When you prayed from the bottom of your heart? In the time you patiently waited? When you didn't give up hope even though it seemed impossible? The answer did not come to you in the way you had hoped. During those times, you thought I might have turned away from you. You wondered if your prayers were just going away into nothingness. But pay close attention, my child. I understood everything. Even the prayers that were too painful to say. Even the bit of sighs that got away when you couldn't form words anymore. Thoughts of worry were whispered only in your mind. All of them were heard. I did not ignore any of them. I never forgot about your pain. My timing is still perfect. And all you saw was delay. But I was putting together something much bigger than that. Every time you had to wait, you were getting ready. There was silence every time I spoke because I was working behind the scenes to make sure you won. Hello, my dear. I know the fears that try to take over your heart when no one is here. The worry about being alone. The worry about failing in front of other people. The worry that you're not good enough. The fear that your life might never turn out the way you thought it could no matter how hard you try. You have kept these fears to yourself and hid them well because you didn't want other people to have to carry your weight. I did carry them with you though. While fear was shouting in your head, I spoke courage into your tired spirit. When worry tried to take over, I surrounded you with peace. I've told you many times that you are safe with me. Even when it seemed like everything around you was dangerous and uncertain. Every time you had doubts about yourself, I told you again about the plans I have for your life. When you thought about how valuable you were, I told heaven that you are my child, my beloved, and my treasure. Think about times when you felt like no one was there for you at all. When you cried out in the dark, God, where are you? Why did you leave me? You have clear memories of those times. You thought I didn't say anything. You thought I had left you to take care of yourself. But my silence never meant I was leaving you. I had you with me there. I was keeping you safe from things you couldn't see. I was protecting you from battles you didn't know about. I stayed by your side even when hopelessness pressed hard on your heart and tried to put out your light. It was me who kept the air moving through your lungs. When you thought you had nothing left, I became the strength that kept you standing when you thought you had lost all of yours. I was there, but you might not have seen me at that time. I was in the sudden calm that hit you when you thought everything was going to fall apart. I was shocked when a stranger showed me kindness out of the blue at just the right time. I was that quiet voice inside you that kept telling you, you're not done yet. Keep going forward. I know that sometimes you think about your past and wonder why your life let some painful things happen. In your heart, you ask, why did I have to go through this pain? How come I lost so much? Why did I need to be so broken? Please listen carefully, my dear child. I never left you when you were hurt. I never turned my back on your pain. I was in the fire with you. I could feel your pain and I was also there with you. The hard times you were going through were not punishments from a mad God. They were part of the process of getting better. They weren't sent to kill you. You were becoming stronger and better able to handle a bigger purpose and more glory by what they did. The pain that tried to break you down made you stronger. The wounds that quietly bled became signs of grace and survival. The darkness that was around you before made the light inside you shine even brighter. Dear ones, every time you thought you had reached your limit, I gave your tired soul new life. Every time you thought the story was over, I turned the page and made a path where there didn't seem to be one. Whenever hopelessness tried to pull you under, I reached down and pulled your head out of the water. You've never really been left behind. You have not been left alone for 1 second. My love has been the one thing that has held your life together through all of its chapters. I have always been faithful. Even when your faith grew weak and you wanted to give up, I never let go of your hand. Even when you let go of yours, there were times when you thought your heart would never be whole again because it was so broken. Now look at yourself. Look at how far you've come. You are still there. You can still breathe. Hope is still in reach for you. That didn't just happen because people were strong. It happened because I held you up in the flames. Each scar you have shows that the wound did not destroy you. Every breath you take is proof of how my mercies kept you alive. Every time you got back up after falling, my beloved, it was because my invisible hand was on you. Pay attention to these words and let them sink in. You have learned a lot from what you have done. Your tears turned into prayers. Your pain became the start of a strong story. Your problems were making you who you are now. You learned how to trust me through your fears. Every disappointment paved the way for something bigger. Every prayer that didn't seem to be answered made room for a bigger miracle. And every time you thought you were by yourself, I was holding you close to my heart. Make your men public, pressing your faith into the ground to show that you accept this truth today. You have never been less valuable because of what you have been through. I want you to fully understand this. The betrayals you went through did not make you less valuable. The setbacks you experienced did not change your fate. The tears you shed did not change your goal. Your fears did not separate you from my love that will last forever. You're still mine. You are still picked. You are still very important to me in every way. So raise your head, my sweet child. Don't let the pain of yesterday decide what will happen in the future. Remember that the past shouldn't steal the light of today. Yes, I am with you right now. I have been with you everywhere you've gone. I cared about every tear. Every quiet prayer in need moved my heart. My strength helped me face every secret fear. You were never left alone. I promise you'll never be. You are always being carried. You are very much loved. And know that you are loved more than words can say. Now I'm going to say something new about your life. In the spiritual world, a big change has already begun. Movement has already started under your feet. Even though you haven't seen it or touched it yet, heaven is moving up above you. My Holy Spirit is getting ready to bring about breakthroughs in your life that you never thought were possible. You might not notice any changes when you look around. You might feel stuck where you are, but I'm telling you the truth. Things are already changing. What you thought was silence was really getting ready. What looked like a delay was actually just the right amount of time for me to make everything work out. What you thought was emptiness was actually me taking away things that didn't belong in your future. As you enter this new season, my child, doors that have been shut will start to open. They will not be able to be closed by anyone, any evil force, or any event once they open. I'm sure you've stood in front of doors that stayed shut for so long that you wondered if the blessing that was behind them was ever meant for you. You prayed, you tried, and you kept going with all your strength. Still nothing changed. But pay close attention. God the Almighty. I hold the power to decide what will happen. Nothing in this world, no problem, no lack of money, and not even an enemy from hell can shut a door that I choose to open. Keep an eye out because chances will start to show up that are bigger than you thought possible. When roads looked completely blocked, all of a sudden they'll be clear. People will start to come into your life with the answers, resources, and connections to prayers that you thought I had missed. You will see me fix broken timelines, rearrange impossible situations, and bring back things you really thought were lost forever. Dear one, you have been through a hard time of pressing and squeezing like an olive being pressed to get the oil out of it. Still, you are now entering a season of letting go. You are no longer carrying the heavy load that was on your shoulders. It looks like the invisible chains that were stopping your progress are breaking apart and falling off. You are about to walk through huge doors of supernatural favor. People have fought back and the enemy has used lies to keep doors from opening. You will find unexpected acceptance in the places where rejection hurt you the most. In the places where loss hurt you the most, you will feel restoration twice as much. There was lack, stress over money, and fear of not having enough. But my provision will keep coming in until there is more than enough. Don't be scared of what's coming because I've already been there. I went ahead of you and made a clear path through the woods. I'm making streams in the deserts and lights in the darkest nights of your lives. Breakthroughs are not small things I am letting go of in your life. It's not like them. They are holy. They were carefully put together by me so that you and everyone else who watches your life will be sure it was me. I'm getting ready to do miracles that can't be argued with. They will silence the doubts that have lived in your mind and drown out every lie the enemy has talked about your life. You have prayed through many tears and now the answers you will see will make you feel so happy. You planted seeds during times of pain and now you will harvest a lot of food. You patiently waited through long stretches of silence. Now I will speak freely and openly through the things I have made. There is no way that luck, chance, or coincidence can explain the miracle I am planning for you. There will be no way for anyone to say that things just went your way. It will be proof beyond a doubt that my hand is on your life. Small signs are already showing up around you, and you shouldn't ignore them. They are the start of something bigger. I was that sudden peace that came in the middle of chaos. That unexpected act of kindness from a stranger during a tough time was me. That one small chance that came up when all the other doors seemed to be closed. That was me. These are the first signs of what's going to happen before the heavy rain of breakthrough comes. These are the first drops. Soon, you won't just be seeing short signs. You'll be able to see what I promised for yourself. Now that I've told you about the promises that are coming true in your life, my beloved child, I need to give you clear instructions for the coming season. Miracles have nothing to do with what I do behind the scenes. Getting your heart ready to receive and care for them is also linked to them. Pay close attention, because these words are not just suggestions. They are loving directions from the one who made you and knows what you need. If you hold on to them, they will keep your mind safe, your spirit strong, and you in line with the fullness of the blessing. I'm getting ready to let go. The first rule for this season is easy to follow. Don't give up on prayer. Do not let your bond with me get weaker. Life's tasks, other people's expectations, or the enemy's sneaky lies should not keep you from the place where I meet with you. People don't just pray for no reason. It's what keeps you alive. It is the link between my spirit and yours. It's where I give you strength when you're weak. It's where I heal your tired soul. It's where you can hear my quiet voice and get life advice. People don't pray into nothing when they say their prayers. You're talking right to my heart, and I'm listening with heaven's full attention. Don't forget about this gift. As you pray more with me, you will be able to hear my voice more clearly, and the enemy will not be able to trick you as easily with fake copies. Along with praying, I want you to shut down the voices that aren't necessary. It's not always my voice that speaks into your life. Not every thought I have about your future is wise. There are voices that only spread fear, doubt, and chaos. Some voices may sound smart and reasonable, but they are not based in my truth. There are voices that fill your mind and heart with worry, taking your attention away from my promises. During this important time of year, my child, watch out who you listen to. Allow those who speak words that don't match the hope, faith, and truth in my word to go. Don't hold on to them. Please don't let the world's noise drown out the soft voice of my spirit. You can find deep peace, beautiful calmness, and clear understanding when you turn away from all the opinions that are going on around you, and come back to my presence. You will be able to hear my advice better than ever in that quiet place away from screens, news, and constant chatter. Loved ones, hold on tight to my promises. They are the anchor that will keep you steady in every storm. Even when things look and feel unstable around you, my promises will always be true. I have spoken fate over your life. And what I say always comes true. It always gets the job done that I send it for. Don't let your heart get tired or lost hope if you don't see results right away. As always, patience is a key part of getting ready. I've already told you this, but I'll say it again. My timing is just right. I'm never early or late. Every word I've said over your life will come true right in front of your eyes when the time comes. Don't lose hope if what I say I'll do takes longer than you thought it would. Delay does not mean no. It was meant to be that way. I'm making sure that the right people, situations, and times of year come together. That when your blessing comes, it won't be weak, incomplete, or short-lived, but whole, strong, and impossible to deny. So, teach your heart to rest and trust that I will do what I say. Putting your journey up against someone else's is a bad habit that you should break. Watch someone else make a big step forward or reach a big goal and then wonder why your time hasn't come yet. There is no other story like the one I'm writing for your life. And each season has its own time. You are not wasting your time during this time of waiting. It makes you stronger in a way that can't be broken. It's teaching you to be strong. It makes the roots of your faith stronger so that when you achieve more, you will still be standing. It will only make you angry and tired to try to rush ahead and open doors I haven't opened yet. But if you wait and keep trusting me, you will see that I was planning something much better and more beautiful than you could have imagined. Listen up, kid. This delay is not a punishment. It gets us ready for a big load of glory. Now, pay close attention to this next step. You have to let go of all your grudges. Getting rid of anger from your heart is important. I know how badly you were hurt. I know someone lied to you. I know that some people were mean to you when they should have looked out for you. When you were careless, it left deep scars on your heart. But staying angry at someone won't help you get better. It only keeps you close to the pain. It turns into poison in your soul. It makes it hard for you to see spiritually. It makes your heart tough. And it stops the good things I want to bring into your life. It's not okay to act like nothing happened when you forgive someone. It doesn't mean putting your trust back in people who are bad for you or letting bad people back into your close circle. It means that you have chosen to let me handle the offense and your desire for revenge. It means freeing your spirit from the weight of anger. You are not okay with what was done to you when you forgive. You are saying that the pain of the past will no longer hold you back in the future. Please forgive them, my child. Allow them to be forgiven with the same ease and grace that I have forgiven you. You'll feel a heavy weight lift off your heart like a stone being rolled away when you do. You must also decide to let go of fear. Fear is a very useful tool for the enemy. It's how he stops you from moving forward and keeps you trapped. He tells you in a whisper that you're not good enough. You're not strong enough. He says you're not brave enough. He tells you. He tries to make you believe that the future is scary and that you can't handle what's coming. But pay attention to my voice more than any other. I'm not afraid. I have not given you a scared spirit. I have given you a strong, loving, and wise spirit. Fear is trying to get in the way of the plan I made for your life. When you're scared, you stay where you know it's safe. My child, fear and faith can't live in the same heart at the same time. Not even when I call you to something bigger. You have to pick faith. When fear starts to rise, don't keep quiet. Say what I say out loud. As you and your enemy, remember, I am your guardian, your provider, and your guide. Fear will tell you that you will fail, but my love will show you that you are more than a conqueror. Don't let fear make you feel alone. Remind it that I promised I would never leave you or forsake you. Fear may come to your mind, but you don't have to let it in. Fear will leave you if you stand firm on the authority of my name. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Finally, my beloved, stop judging yourself. Stop being hard on yourself for past sins and mistakes. Don't keep thinking about past mistakes, regrets, bad choices, and mischances. You shouldn't believe the lie that you don't deserve my love, grace, or blessing because of what happened in your life or the mistakes you made. Don't you know? Do you not know that I have already forgiven you everything? Do you not understand that the cross paid for everything, past, present, and future? I don't see you through the lens of the things you've done wrong. I see you through my forgiveness and my Son's blood. You're clean now. There is no need to apologize. You're changed. I don't see a life full of shame when I look at you. I see a child I love very much. If I, the holy and righteous one who made everything, don't punish you, then why do you keep putting yourself down? Let go of your guilt now, my child. Take a step toward the freedom that costs a lot to give you. You don't have to work for my love. You don't have to achieve things to show how valuable you are. You already belong to me. You are worth a lot just because of that. I am sending you lots of good things and they won't end with you. They will spread to your family, your children, and even people who haven't been born yet. The curses that cause trouble for your family. There will be no more cycles of poverty, drug abuse, divorce, and depression because you chose me. You will be the one to break the chain because you stood through the fire. You're the one who sets things right. Today is the start of a new legacy. Share this message with other people and you will be a way for my light to reach the dark parts of the world. As you did this, plant a seed in the lives of people who are quietly drowning in despair just like you were. I love and treasure you very much, child. Tonight you can sleep well knowing that I am making everything work out for the best. The storm is leaving. It's starting to look like morning. The miracle is right outside the door. I love you more than you can fully understand. Peacefully walk. Walk with strength. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing your Heavenly Father is always and completely on your side. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truthy. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "G," and heaven will open over you. On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart. And as you give, I watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.